Hello friends, so today I want to do a brief discussion on a common issue for beginner players, and that is the fact that you have to tune and retune a banjo a lot. Maybe a little bit more than a bluegrass player would, but this is something I really noticed that with old time songs and clawhammer songs, you use quite a few different tunings. I use 4 basic tunings. There are, if you visit, I think it's on zepmusic.com, I've looked and there's a list of there's probably close to 50 different tunings, some of which you use only for one song, like there's Little Birdie tuning, there's Dead Man tuning, and but anyway, the 4 basic ones are going to be the key of G, which is probably what you're in right now, which is an open G chord. Old time also uses a double C tuning. There's what's called sawmill or mountain minor tuning, and another one that I use, you probably won't use it as commonly, but it's called Cumberland Gap Tuning. So I just want to give you, a brief tutorial about how to get from one to the other and back even. So like I said, you're going to start out in G. So it's going to be G, D, G, B, D. And that's your common, it's pretty common tuning. The first instructional video I showed was for Cripple Creek, and Cripple Creek is in G tuning. Now next, we're going to look at sawmill tuning, because sawmill tuning only requires you to tune one string, and that's going to be your second string, the B string. So what you're going to do is you're going to tune your B to a C, so it's going to go up whole step. Well, technically it's half step, but so it's going to sound something like this. So that's all you got to do. That's on your second string. So mountain minor, sawmill tuning. And there's a lot of great tunes that you can do in mountain minor. I do Cluck Ol' Hen, Red Rockin' Chair, The Cuckoo, a lot of Doc and Merle tunes. See, I do Cold Frosty Morning in sawmill, Kitchen Girl is in sawmill, so that's just a short list of some ideas. After that, we can look at double C tuning. Now, double C tuning requires you to tune your second and fourth string both to C. So if you're in mountain minor tuning, you've already got this C on your second string now. So the next step to get to double C tuning is going to be to tune your fourth string, this low D, down to a C. So it's going to go a little like this. And you can tune it to your second string. So now these 2 strings are the same. So that's going to sound like, to make a C chord, it's 2nd fret on your 1st string. There's a lot of really, really great tunes you can do in double C. I do Forked Deer, let's see, Angeline the Baker is a really good one, Liberty, Soldier's Joy, Arkansas Traveler, Needle Case, New River Train. It's a really versatile tuning. Something I want you to keep in mind about double C and G tuning. If you're playing with a fiddle player, if you're tuned to double C, they're going to want to play in D. So what you do is you take a capo, if you have a capo, and you capo your 2nd fret, and then you tune your G, your 5th string, up from a G to an A. So you either have to tune it up, or you can have these handy dandy little railroad spikes. If that's the case, you put it under the 1st railroad spike. The 4th tuning I use is one that I only use it for a couple of tunes, but it's a really cool tuning, and essentially it's the key of F. So the easiest way to get there, from here you have to tune back up to sawmill, so you tune your 4th string back to your 1st string. So now you're back in sawmill tuning again. Pretty cool. Now, next step is your 5th string. And what makes this different is you have to tune your 5th string down instead of up. So you're going to tune it to an F. And to tune it to the banjo itself, it's going to be, if you fret your 3rd fret on your low D, your 4th string, so now Cumberland Gap tuning is what you're in, and it sounds like. So And, as can probably be figured out, I do Cumberland Gap in Cumberland Gap Tuning. Again, you can do Cumberland Gap in double C, or you can actually even do it in G. But I like it in that sound. You get a lot of cool chord voicing. Shortening Bread is another tune I do in Cumberland Gap Tuning. So we'll tune this back up, and you tune that to your third string, so they're both G's. So now you're in sawmill tuning again. And to get from sawmill to standard G, you tune your second string, which is right now a C, down to a B. So real quick, we're going to go through it fast. We're going to go G to sawmill to double C so there's your three that you're going to use quite a bit. And then for Cumberland Gap Tune, tune your fourth and your first string back to these together. And then you're going to tune your G down to an F. That's pretty close. For not using a tuner though, and you can kind of fine tune that. If you're playing solo, if you're a little sharp or a little flat, it's kind of okay because you're not playing with anybody else to be in tune with. So as long as your banjo is in tune to itself, it's okay. Like if the whole thing is down half a step, and because you haven't used a tuner but it's in tune to itself, it's totally fine. I do suggest before you start tuning up or down to sawmill or double C or anything like that, take the time to use a tuner and make sure that your standard G tuning is in tune. Because from there, you can kind of fine tune with your ear if you've got good enough pitch. And you'll eventually develop a good ear for that pitch. So anyway, enjoy, tune up, tune down, get the double C, get the sawmill. It's a whole new world of tunes once you get out of G. Y'all have a great day. Keep in touch, subscribe here on YouTube, and I will talk to you soon.